Hey YouTubers, so I'm back with another product review, and today I'm going to review the XL Long Lasting Eyebrow Pen. I got this at the Cosme store because I was looking for a Glossier Brow Flick dupe because Glossier doesn't ship to where I live, and I find that when I was swatching this product in the store, it looked pretty similar to what the Glossier Brow Flick is supposed to do. So it comes in this pretty slick and sleek pencil packaging. There are two knots on both ends, and I have it in the shade LT03, which is a grayish and dark brown color. It claims to be sweat resistant, water resistant, and can last up to 15 hours of wear according to its website. This brow product is a two-in-one product because on one end you can see you have this very fine brush tip applicator where you can paint on literal hair-like strokes, and on the other end here, as I twist open, there is a sponge tip with some brow powder on, which is a similar color to the brush tip. So this actually makes the product very handy because on one hand you can just paint on hair-like strokes if you just want a more bushier look, or you can completely fill in your whole brows with that powder color. So here I'm going to show you swatches of how the brush point tip is. And as you can see, it can help you create very, very thin, like hair-like strokes. At the same time, you can see that the pigment isn't too pigmented. So it's a very sheer color, which is great because when you want to paint on hair-like strokes, especially on your brows, you don't want the color to be too dark. It's better for the formula to be buildable, and this is extremely buildable because you can see just how sheer it is. And you can really create the illusion of feathery and bushier brows because you can literally paint on each individual hair and it will look natural because it's not too dark. So now on to the sponge powder tip side, and you can see that the color is pretty similar to the liquid brush tip side of the clip just now. And you can see that the color is pretty blendable, so I can tap harder and the pigment will appear stronger, but if I smooth it over and brush it over, it will look very light and airy. The technique is very similar to the brush tip side. You can shear it out or you can make it very dark. You can see here for the powder, you can just lightly dust it in places where you want very light color, or you can just layer it and layer it again if you want, for example, the ends of your brows to look darker than the front of your brows. I think this product is very user-friendly and it's very long-wearing because it's two-in-one. You can paint on hair-like strokes or just have brow powder and just swipe it all over your brows and call it a day, and you can have your brows filled in right there. I'd also say that this is a very long-wearing product, and given that it's also a two-in-one product, I find the price of this to be very affordable. So that's it for my review. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!